Guys, this
How's
is
it going?
Audrey,
And this is Adrian
and today we're going to talk about how to have a
and
healthy relationship. So, it's very, very important to have something that's healthy, but what does healthy actually means?
And it seems like a lot of people can clearly define toxic relationship,
Yeah.
but not a lot of us can define what actually a healthy relationship is, what that looks like. So we're going to be here to help guide you towards that. And if you already have that, how to even improve on that
Enhance it.
and to keep it long lasting. You know, it's longevity.
100%.
Like a lot of relationships, they start off all good in the beginning and then downhill.
Yeah, so
you
don't
want that
that.
to be going upwards, and
Yeah.
a relationship should be steadily evolving and progressing
growing,
as
yeah.
time goes and as we change for the better.
And you should be happy
Exactly.
most of the time, right? Like,
For the most part.
yeah.
So let's get into it.
Okay, step one.
So this should go without saying, support your partner.
Yeah, support each other, like in anything and everything, pretty much, right? Like support each other's goals, each other's dreams, support each other throughout this life, because sometimes it can get hard.
Yeah.
But make sure you're there supporting that person beside you. Make sure you're there, like encourage them to keep going, to be better, and all of that. Support is very important.
Yeah, it's important for we like compliments. I'm sure you guys love your compliments as well. So let your partner know how beautiful they are, how good of a job they're doing, that they can do it when they're trying to pursue something that's of value to them. Don't diminish their dreams and say, oh, you can't do this, and or it's too late to do this and it's too late to do that. We've seen so many people later on in their lives able to start huge corporations, able to
Huge things,
do
able to achieve a
remarkable
lot of
things at all ages, at young ages, older ages. So don't hold your person back, support them. You should be your partner's number one cheerleader
Number one support
throughout
person.
life, through the good times, through the bad times, through better for worse, through sickness and health, all of that stuff. You gotta live it throughout the beginning of your relationship, all the way to 50 years down the road. Things shouldn't
that's
be
the goal.
going down. Things should be going up. I hear this thing all the time, like
the relationship is as good as it used to be.
and it's
He
not.
used to be this good.
Oh,
She
guys,
used to be
you'll
that
figure this
good.
out when you're, in a few years from now, you'll see that the sparks will die and stuff. That's not true. It's not true at all. Like, it's only true if you make it your reality. But if you're constantly supporting your partner, constantly encouraging your partner, constantly helping each other build up, constantly raising your vibration and your frequency and leveling up, it's only gains, it's only wins. You're gonna remain happy. Yes, we all have emotions. You're not gonna be happy 24/7
time, yeah.
every single second, but for the most part you should be happy.
100%.
You got one life to live.
Yeah.
Right?
So let's get into step two.
It's an important one.
So
Find a
find a hobby.
Yeah.
Find something that you guys can do with each other. Something that you both kind of enjoy, and then try to incorporate that into your life to life and your routine or something like that. Once a week at least, I would say.
Yeah, whether that's movies,
Yeah.
whether that's, I don't know, TikToks. As you can see, we're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all those things. Like, we like to talk, obviously.
It could be simple, I don't know, you both like to paint. So
Paint
go ahead
together.
and paint together. Spend a couple of hours, 3 hours, whatever time you can allocate for this thing, and just do it together. I don't know, playing basketball.
Yeah, if you
soccer.
like music, you can go
Yeah.
do some I don't know, samba courses or
Dancing courses. and stuff
dancing
like
courses, learn how to dance together.
that. Yeah.
There's so many things that you can do. If you're
Traveling.
adventurous, traveling, that's one thing
That's an
we
expensive
love to
thing,
do.
but it's
Plan
almost
it
like a
out,
hobby,
work it
yeah.
out. It's a thing that we are adamant about doing in our lives. That she actually was more into that than me. I've never traveled until I've really met her, and now I'm hooked. I have 10
Now he's
vacations
already booking all the vacations.
lined up, ready to go. So that's something that we look forward to, and it helps us to like push
And
extra
connect,
hard and
yeah, as well.
like to push hard towards our dreams as well, to like to be able to afford to do these kind of things, you know what I mean? What were you saying, beautiful?
Yeah, to even pay for those hobbies, you know, 'cause
Yeah.
some of those hobbies are paid. So like if you guys both know that, okay, I'm gonna allocate this like time, this money, and this budget towards this thing to do with my person that's healthy, like maybe like focus on like, this is about healthy relationships, so focus on a hobby that's like something healthy, right? We're not really talking about like going out and getting drunk or whatever. This is not quite our hobby, but like something, a healthy hobby that you both can enjoy while it's happening, increase and enhance your connection as a couple.
Yeah,
I think that's very important.
I think that's truly important. So let's get into the next one, which is number
3.
So this one's important one, not the easiest of them to do for sure.
100%. I had to like arrange a lot of things to make this happen.
We're still working on it. This is not one of the ones we've perfected.
No, not at all.
At all. So this one is
eat healthy and exercise
together.
Yes.
Share that responsibility. It's a huge responsibility.
Yeah. Changing your diet, it's, at least for us, it's not
easy.
really the
I like
easiest
steak.
thing.
I like oxtail.
Yeah, goats, lamb. Just
It's
talking
very
about it.
hard to slow down.
Yeah.
We've been doing good.
Yeah.
I got it down
a
to
lot better.
once a month.
A month. Yeah.
But we had it twice a month. But we got it
Already,
down.
yeah.
In theory, it's once a month.
Yeah,
we got it down
it
to
was
2.
smaller portions
We're
that we
eating
used
steak
to.
every week.
Yeah, it was, and it's smaller portions that we used to.
Yes,
right
a
now.
lot smaller, lot less fried stuff.
Yeah.
More baked stuff.
A lot of vegetables. So the importance of even eating better, it just makes you healthy as a person. So I know it's about healthy relationships, but making yourself healthy really helps you, because it helps your mood. It helps
really
you,
does.
It helps your body,
Your skin.
You know,
Your smell.
Exactly.
Like honestly, I have a lot of showers. I feel like I'm a stinky person, but I know I sweat a lot, right? I sweat a lot, and I know when I don't smell the best.
Yeah.
But since I've cut out a lot of stuff out of my life,
Yes.
bad habits, bad foods, things of that nature, my armpits be on fleek. No, they smell like, I even smell myself from like,
After the gym
After the
session,
gym.
actually, yeah.
Okay, vouch for me, vouch for me. Like, what do I
did
smell like?
his armpits.
Like,
Yeah.
it's different.
Yeah.
It's different when you're
It is.
eating
And
healthier.
it's crazy, because
And it's
it's
exercising.
actually what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I will work out for hours and I smell amazing.
Yeah.
It's weird. Without no cologne, anything. Just your BO will change and you smell better, you feel better.
Yeah.
Your partner wants to be closer to you, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Right? It's a win-win situation, but it's not easy. It's something you have to work on. It's very easy to eat unhealthy. You can just get fast food, so we call it fast food, just like that.
Even cooking, like frying stuff is much faster.
Faster than baking and making sure that you don't have too much salt and this, that. Because a lot of our fear was like, you're going to lose the flavor. And
But it didn't happen.
No,
I was
it
able
actually
to even
didn't.
find a lot of recipes, like healthier recipes, and I add our own seasonings that we like to add, and vegetables and all those type of things. So we're eating eggplant, zucchini, and it couldn't taste better.
And it's weird because remember we were eating like, if you guys are on our Instagram page and follow our story, like every day we go out to eat. Like we probably broke the Guinness Book World Record of dates.
I know.
Because we date like every day. And it's not that, and I know how to cook, but like we have busy lives, so we don't always have the time. But now we're scheduling the time.
We have to schedule time.
Because you have as much time as you make for yourself. In all reality, you can
Yeah.
find time to work out. There's 24 hours in a day, not 12 hours in a day.
Just sign up for a 24-hour gym. I think it's easier.
Exactly, that's the next thing too.
Yeah, so you're not locked into those like times.
And like we're like the whole topic is work out together. Like we find time to do our thing together. We separate in the gym, but sometimes we have a challenge like the what is it, the stair thing? What's that called?
Stairmaster.
The Stairmaster thing. So
Yeah, we
I got
challenge each
to
other.
75. So far I'm the
Floors.
current leader in this one.
I was
But
55.
I was
You beat
terrible
me.
at it. I wouldn't
Oh,
want
yeah.
to go for more than 12. Like, I'd be done. But
Yeah.
so you have that friendly, we're very competitive people.
Yeah, we were both
Very competitive. So we push ourselves. So she's going for the 76. I'll be at 77.
I'm going for the 100.
Okay,
guys.
then I'm going for 110. But at the end of the day, the end result is gonna be we're gonna be in amazing shape.
We're gonna have amazing butts and amazing legs.
That's for sure, and
Yeah.
the whole nine. So push your partner to be the best version of themselves.
Yeah,
That should have been one of them. It's not. Maybe for the next one.
Yeah.
You push your partner to be the best version of yourself while you're trying to be the best version of yourself. At the end, it's a win-win for both of you guys. And when you put more emphasis on cooking for yourself and all of that, you save a lot of money. Tons of extra money in that pocket that you could be spending in Cuba, in the Dominican, in Mexico, in Jamaica, wherever you want to go. Yeah. That's extra cash for you in your pocket.
Or paying a bill.
And bills, they don't have feelings.
Yeah.
They keep coming. They don't care if you're tired. They don't care about what's going on. They're going to keep coming. So keep that in mind. And let's get to the next one.
Yep.
Let's go. All right, this one is key.
Yeah,
really
it's
key.
very important to have time for yourselves.
Make time for yourself. Make sure you space that time for yourself. We really enjoy each other's company. Anybody that knows us know we do almost everything together. And we enjoy it. People say it's strange that we enjoy doing all these things together. But believe it or not, guys, we make time for ourselves. I go to the barber for the most part myself, get my lineup, do my thing that makes me feel good about myself. She does her hair appointments. I have no business even being there. Yeah. She does that by herself. Her nails. What else do you do?
If you have to go for like, I don't know, like a restaurant with your girlfriends. Yeah. If that's your thing, with your guy friends.
Hang out with my guys, catch up with them.
Catch up there. Make sure you have your own personal time. It can be outside of the house, can be also inside the house. Yeah. Right? He could be doing something, you could be doing something, and like really not doing anything. You could have easily spent the time together, but just because sometimes you can give yourself a little break. Right? Yeah. Without feeling guilty either.
You shouldn't feel guilty. And you should have your own identity.
Yeah.
Like
your own person.
Yes, I'm Adrian. She's Audrey. They call us Adrian. But I'm still Adrian. And she's still Audrey. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like connected together, we're that. But there's a lot of things that I'm better than you at. And there's a lot of things that you're better than me at. And that fusion together is what makes us great, I guess, right? Yeah. But we still have to build on ourselves to bring our best to this relationship. If I'm just giving you my all and I'm not invested into myself, or you're giving me your all and you're not invested into yourself, there's a huge chance that may cause a lot of tension in the relationship. You don't feel like you're appreciated, so on and so forth. So make sure you take that time, and as a partner, make sure you let that person. You let that person say, you got to do that now. All right, good. You deserve this. I'm sure you guys all heard that communication is key. Yep. So this is our next one. Communicate.
Every single thing.
Express yourself.
Everything that bothers you, everything that makes you happy, everything that's going good, everything that's not going so good. Communicate. Keep the communication as open as you can.
Try to be as little judgmental to your partner's thoughts that may not, I guess, coincide with your thoughts or the trajectory that you may want to be going in. Yeah. Because maybe there's a lot you can gain and learn if you wholeheartedly listen as well. Yeah. You should add a listen and it's communicate, because you could be communicating everything you're saying to your partner and they're just not listening. Yeah. So I guess communication is a two-way street. Listening while expressing yourself while listening. 100%. It goes a long way in a relationship. You don't want to be in your own head the whole time and you feel like you can't talk to your person and your person just doesn't listen, just won't understand me.
With that communication comes a little misinterpretations, and it comes a lot of like gaps, you know, of things that you may miss from someone. Like, we're not perfect, even though like I can say, oh my god, I know Adrian in the palm of my hands, but sometimes things slip, you know. And if he didn't tell me, if he didn't communicate with me, I would have never known. And I'm doing this thing that drives me crazy and insane, and I doesn't know.
Eventually, that just builds resentment, and those things are
sometimes too late to fix,
hard to recover from. Yeah. So communication is key, most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get to the next point.
This is one that's dear to our hearts.
Yeah.
Is praying and meditating together.
Yeah.
It's something we're really big on. We personally like to go to church.
Yeah.
We're not always able to make it to church because we have very busy lives, but we pray every night together. You know, I believe
morning.
A couple that prays together is gonna stay together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. So praying, or if it's not praying, like, I don't know, talking to God, if you believe in God or anything like that, anything of that nature, of
higher
like
source or power, or
spirituality,
whatever you believe in, right?
Have this connection with your person, because it's very, very important. I feel like whenever we pray, we kind of like energize not just both of us, but like everything that's around us kind of aligns. And in your prayer, listen to the other person. You know, you can kind of feel where their heart is at, where their soul is at, how's their energy is at. So if you can connect on this spiritual, intimate level, for me, it was very, very important.
And I see in some relationships, people share different beliefs when it comes to those things, like, I guess, religion and things of that nature. But I still think you should share with your partner that experience. Okay, so say I don't believe in, I don't know, Christianity or something, right? It's still, I think it's still okay that I come support you at church. I don't leave you by yourself there every single Sunday or Saturday or whatever day you go.
It falls in like almost like respecting the other person. If you cannot connect together, I guess just like respect and support, like our first point.
Exactly. So I think that's very healthy, especially if that's something your partner is very passionate about, something that she truly believes, or something that I truly believe. I think it's very important that if I have a strong, you know, sense of belief in God, that you try your best to at least understand where I'm coming from and share that experience to the best of your ability with me.
Yeah, and it's usually not that bad. Like, it's just the person, like, you just have that feeling of feeling connected and in sync with yourself and earth and your soul and whatever that is to you. I'm just so glad like we actually mentioned that aspect. So it makes it easier. But yeah, so spirituality, very important.
Very important to us.
Yeah, and meditation. So meditation is actually no religion. You don't need to be in religion to meditate, but like just taking a few seconds to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in all the good energy and breathe out all the bad energy.
To be able to channel the things that you want, you know. We strongly believe in the law of attraction, and you know, if you meditate on something positive, a lot of greatness can and will happen to your lives. So yeah, it's very important.
100%.
So let's get into the next one.
Next point.
This one, most people don't know this one. It's something that a lot of couples don't know. And
they don't do.
They don't practice it. Sometimes it's, I guess, like tradition, things of that nature.
I don't know if it's tradition per se. I think it's
generational curse.
I think maybe human beings, I guess.
Human nature?
Yeah, human nature.
Yeah, because we like to gossip and things of that nature.
To the wrong person.
Exactly. So this one is
mostly keeping your business to yourself.
Yeah.
Or to the couple, you know?
That's what we mean by to yourself. Like, our issues are our issues. They don't need to be spread all over the family and stuff like that. Because what happens, I've seen it happen to people that were or are to some degree or other close to me, that say me and you get in this huge issue, this huge argument, blows out of proportion, and then you go tell your friend or tell your cousin or tell whoever, he said this to me, whatever, rating the third, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day, you're okay with me. You're like, we're good. We solved it. You can't control whether or not that person that you told to is over it. So
Yeah.
now you created that negative connotation about your partner to that other person that doesn't have to change their perspective just because you change your perspective. So it's better off, unless you're planning on leaving for good, to like cast your partner in a good light, in a bright light. So when issues arise, you can recover from them a lot faster. Now, we're not saying any way if there's some sort of like abuse going on or some trauma that you're not supposed to say anything, but go to a professional.
Yeah,
Get a
say
therapist.
any issue that's persistent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about silly fights,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because we all argue, and even those silly fights, if they're silly, really truly keep it in between you guys,
Yeah.
right? Now, your girlfriend doesn't have to know about every single detail, because you also don't want that girlfriend to like not like your partner. So now you all good, you go out together, and she's just looking at him weird,
Yeah.
or looking at her
Or looking at
weird.
her, right? Because guys do it too.
Because guys do it too, believe me.
But
But I would say if it's an issue that's going on, go to a professional.
Yeah.
That person is not biased,
Mhm.
right? Because the people that you tell usually is your friend, the family member, whoever that loves you dearly, and maybe doesn't.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful with who you tell to, because it may be this girlfriend or this guy friend that like they seem to be all supportive and all,
yeah,
but really they don't like your relationship.
They want
and
it
they're
to
jealous
end.
of it.
Yeah.
Or whatever the point is, and then this is the worst person that you can actually like keep updated
confide
to.
into. Yeah.
But I would say go to a professional. The person is not biased, like I said. They are professionals, so they will actually listen to both sides of the stories. Believe it or not, maybe you think this fight is like it was done to you and it's to you or whatever, but truly it was you did it to that person. And that professional will be able to identify, because they hear both sides of the story.
Exactly.
Right? Because there's always two sides of the story, you know? So get to a professional and see, you know, try to solve it with a professional. They're not biased. Yes, it costs money. Most of them, some of them don't. I think you can search
it
it.
depends on your income and things of that nature. There's
But
community help.
It's much better, and they'll be able to tell you, you know, like if this is actually toxic, healthy, or this is fixable, how to fix it if you still want to fix it, all those kind of things.
Instead of causing a whole lot of commotion that you may
It's
not
not
be able to
worth
fix.
it.
You can't even get mad at that person. That person's like, you know what? I don't like that person.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
And now you like the person.
They
and
have their free right to believe whatever they want to believe, and if you're painting that negative picture, it's kind of your fault that that person has that view of that person, right?
And then now you have, whenever you argue with your person, you don't have this person to confide anymore, or like, well, you shouldn't have in the first place, but you don't have your friend, and you feel bad, and then it becomes an issue between you and your partner, and then it's just this thing that escalates so out of proportion, not necessary.
It's not worth it. Trust us, guys. It's not worth it. So we're gonna get into the last one. It's gonna be a fun one, guys.
We all love that one.
Yeah.
So this one is, let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Yeah, for sure.
My favorite one.
Like,
Your favorite one too?
I guess so. But I guess have intimacy.
Have sex.
Right? Have sex.
Have sex.
Fun in bed.
Get
I
it
think
in.
it's healthy and important for a healthy relationship. Mixing up those hormones and all that, it's good for our bodies, right?
It's good exercise. It's good for your cardiovascular system.
Yes.
No, seriously, it's good for
It
you.
is
It will make you live longer. The arguments will lessen.
Yeah, because the moods will be a little bit better.
You get to release a lot of that built up anger, stress, frustration. Pound it out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
don't let it get all like, I don't know, with spider webs down there.
Dude.
And you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It's a good one. I like that analogy. Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of women, right, that they just like, I don't like to have sex as much as my partner does, right? What can I say to you? I guess communicate that
and
to
find
your
what
partner
find
and
what
find
you
what
like.
you like.
Search like I find not all people, but some people that are not really into sex is they don't really know their own body.
Yeah.
So
100%.
it's sometimes not a matter of like the guy being unable to please the woman, and sometimes that is the case. The guy needs to do his own research and figure out like how to improve sexually. But sometimes it's a matter of the woman doesn't know her own body. A lot of people are afraid or like ashamed to, if you ask them if they've masturbated, they're like, oh my god, no, I would never do such a thing. So if you don't know how to satisfy yourself, how is somebody else going to be able to satisfy you?
Yeah,
so I can understand why sex is unpleasurable, I guess, right?
You know, experiment. Maybe there's certain there's things that you like least, like everybody, I guess. Things that you like most, you know, and maybe that could improve or anything like that. But I think having like a healthy sex is pretty good. You know, like it doesn't have to be every day, every second.
No.
But
every other second. I'm just joking.
But you know, like something that kind of works for both of you guys.
It has to be for the both. Like we mentioned before, like you should satisfy your partner. Aim to please your partner. So aim to please me, I aim to please you. At the end, we're both happy.
Yeah.
Nobody's frustrated or anything like that. So keep that in mind. It's okay to have sex. Healthy sex, safe sex.
Safe sex.
And good sex. All right, guys?
Okay, so thank you so much for watching our video. I really, really hope you guys liked it.
Yeah.
And if any of our tips was helpful, please let us know.
Yeah. And like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on those notifications because we got a lot more in store for all of you guys. So peace out. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Later.